I swear, man, Optimus Prime fans are eating so good right now. Hello everyone, welcome back to Outside the Box. Once again, we have a new package that came in just a few days ago, and it's skipping 5 packages to be opened right now. Let's get to it, because I can't wait. I hope the rest of these get opened sometime this year. I know, what a problem to have. Oh, mama. Here we have, from the G1 universe, Legacy Optimus Prime. It should really say specifically from the G1 toy universe, since we already got a really good G1 Optimus Prime, right? As we always do, there's some fantastic artwork on this box, beautifully depicting that awesome truck mode. I love the lighting on it too. And of course on the side, oh man, this is beautiful. Some very awesome depictions of Prime in his bot mode. Oh, that looks so great, man. I love that so much. Have I mentioned I'd love to have these in an art book? Do you not like money, Hasbro? Regular 40th anniversary artwork on the other side. We've seen this one time and again. Not the complete picture, just a portion of it. Still good stuff. Is this part of the last wave for Legacy? It's always hard for me to keep track of this stuff, but I know it's going through another rebranding, another name for the next line. But I do still hope they keep pulling different Transformers from different generations, because we gotta finish up the animated, and I'm hoping this isn't gonna be the last one G1 toy-inspired, modernized figure. It can't be the last one, dude, no. Some very cool renders on the back. Get them in both bot and vehicle mode, showing off those awesome weapons here. And it transforms in how many steps? 16! Less than half of Studio Series. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. Let us crack this guy open. Oh, there's only one piece of tape on top? Wow. Saving money, Hasbro? Okay. Oh. He is definitely smaller than most people anticipate. I don't remember if he's smaller than the actual G1 toy. I wouldn't be surprised if he is, which is fine. It's fine. Seems to be at a decent size as is. You know, I never actually owned an original G1 Prime. I was never so fortunate. My neighbor did, so by default he was my best friend growing up. But I did have the commemorative edition G1 Prime ages ago, although it had those shorter smokestacks for some weird reason. But they definitely don't make them like that anymore. That's just from a bygone era. And automatically what comes to mind with holding this guy is the Missing Link Optimus Prime that came out not too long ago. That one was definitely out of my price range, but it was a much more faithful recreation of the G1 toy, but with extra bells and whistles, more articulation, and he looks freaking awesome. I'm surprised and super happy that Hasbro decided to go with their own take on a G1 toy style figure for the Legacy line. It's kind of a simplified version of Missing Link, but it's doing something very different right away. One thing I noticed from the pictures, which many of you have, is that a part of the proportion is different in bot mode. Most noticeably, these arms are not as long as they are in the G1 toy. They cut off a little bit early, and I think it looks just a ton better because of that. I am super happy that they did that. That is so freaking good. Not a lot of paint on this figure, not that it needs a ton. It's mostly just the red, gray, and blue plastic. There is some silver paint for the front bumper here, although the fact that it's missing the paint on the sides makes it look a little bit cheap, which is of course gonna get fixed, no worries there. The hands are definitely painted blue though. That's interesting, but it really does match the blue plastic itself. Also has a silver on the torso here for the striping in the vehicle mode. And the face, it recreates the look of the G1 toy. So we have yellow eyes, and they just kept the blue around the eyes, and it has a silver mouthpiece, which is fine. It's fine. It is 100% going for that toy look. Now it does have the clear yellow bit exposed up on top for the eyes. So that's for a light piping mechanic. It doesn't work though. Okay, so the eyes look like they're painted over, but what's weird is that it looks like this top section is also painted over for some weird reason. Am I crazy? It doesn't look all that translucent at all. I don't know why they were doing that. And as I mentioned before, I'm not a big fan of light piping, but if that can facilitate some kind of an LED gimmick to actually light up the eyes, I would have loved to have had that. I won't know for sure until I actually disassemble the figure for the eventual customization. But if it is painted over, I'd have to be very careful to take the paint off without breaking that clear piece. I would totally be down to give it some kind of light piping a la Seed's Shockwave. That would look pretty badass. But it's yet another one of those figures where it seemed like they intended some light piping, but for whatever reason, we didn't get it in the final piece. But man, this very well recreates the G1 toy. The back looks pretty damn clean. This guy always had a bit of a backpack in the toy form, so no complaints there. But another key difference from the actual G1 toy, behind the arms, you would actually have the flat plate that when you flip the head back, they would help to cover up the head. Very famously, Bumblebee version Optimus Prime also had that on his design, which looks pretty good. But for this G1 inspired toy, he doesn't have that, which, you know what, again, is fine. They're making some changes. I think the bottom one looks a little bit better too. But overall, it's a pretty clean back. Not a lot of extra design going on here. The back of the legs do have some stuff going on. There's some pegs here. I think they're to facilitate storage for the weapons in vehicle mode, so that's cool. Good stuff there. Yeah, this guy looks great. Oh, I know the tires. Oh yeah, look at that. He's got the squishy tires. Now, I don't think they're actual rubber. I think it's just like that very, very soft plastic. I forgot what it's called. But I mean, they function just like rubber tires. The only drawback though, I think that's gonna be very, very impossible to paint. Not that you would really need it. One of the things about the G1 toys, they always came with a sticker sheet, not just for the Autobot symbol itself, but there were like different panels, different sections that you would have a sticker over it to add different color, different detailing. Since this is a modern toy, they don't do that. But what they did do is that instead of the stickers, we get those details actually molded into the figure itself. Like these forearm sections here, I think they're black and silver with some blue. He didn't have a yellow triangle and squares way back in the G1 toy days. But I'm so happy that we got this detailing on this figure. And that also continues onto some front sections here on the legs. Very, very good stuff. I would 100% want to repaint those to emulate the look of those original stickers for this figure. I think that would look freaking awesome. I would totally be down for that. Also, those gas tanks on the sides of the legs are very well painted in silver. Sadly though, the smokestacks are not. They're just in a gray plastic. I know that they're removable. I guess you can kind of maybe use them as weapons. It's kind of weird. I know the G1 toy never did that. Not that I'm aware of. I don't think I'll ever use them like that myself. And if I can just transform them, which I think you can without having to move them, I might just glue them in place. After I paint them, of course. Oh crap, I'm already taking a peek at a chest. It opens up just as the G1 toy does. You don't have the window opening up like it does in the original G1 movie. They didn't invent that yet for the toy, so it just kind of flops down. I know from the original Diaclone days there were these miniature figures that you would put inside, but it has some extra molding here to actually house the Matrix of Leadership. That's freaking awesome. I do love that. You know that's gonna get painted too, 100%. Oh, there should be some accessories here. Yeah, here we go. Oh, shit. Sorry, dude. Yeah, you have no trouble standing up. There we go. Nice little baggie. Once again with some goodies inside. Oh, he's got quite a few things, huh? Nice. It's very curious how he comes with a Matrix of Leadership that's just completely molded in a clear blue plastic. That's odd. I don't know why they did that. It looks nice though. I don't know if that's a new mold, but the jewel inside of the Matrix itself doesn't look like it has before. So this might be a new mold for a Matrix. I don't know if that comes up on camera. If the light catches it, you can kind of see the geometric shapes right on the center matrix itself. That's awesome. Now, I obviously would like to paint this, but because the fact that it's clear, I would want to throw an LED in there, really light it up. I don't see why you couldn't do that too. You'll have to have a cable running out for the battery compartment though. But the fact that only the head folds into that compartment, you can fit a cable around there. That wouldn't be impossible. Man, I mean, if we can clean up the eyes, that'd be really good. That'd be really good. Okay. We'll keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and pop this guy on here. Okay, fits nice and snug in there. Take a look at that. It looks really good. Looks nice. Again, not sure why they didn't paint it. They already had silvers that they were using for the figure itself. Maybe they didn't have the budget for gold. I don't know. I don't know. But it's there. We got it. Can't get mad at them for that. Okay. I'm going to leave it in there now. He also comes with his Energon axe. The original toy 100% never came with this, since that was something that was created in the show. But we get it now. Now, sadly, there's no articulation on the wrists. They do fold in for the transformation, but not to hold the axe. He holds it like a weapon, so you kind of just plop it on top. And if you remember what I was saying last time with Studio Series 86 Prime, whenever a Prime does that, you can always see the fist underneath. And so that's going to be the deal with this guy here. Looks very awesome, holding his Energon axe. He's got a fist underneath there. It does kind of ruin the look a little bit. It's not a deal breaker by any means. I don't know if that could maybe be modified. I mean, I know I could cut the hand off, but then what would I do? Would I add a peg to it? How would I complete the spherical section at the base of the Energon axe to complete the look. I don't know, that might just be too tricky for me, but he's got the axe included. It's still good, still looks awesome, not too bad. Now, what's really curious, I don't know if I was aware of this. For some weird reason, he comes with 2 ion blasters. I think one of them is the toy ion blaster and the other one is from the G1 cartoon. Just based off the look, can I tell which one is which? I don't think I can. I think I can tell? No, I'd have to look at a picture. But you know what? It's freaking awesome that we do have them. Y'all are going to have to tell me in the comments which one's which. This is gun number 1. This is gun number 2. Which one's a toy? Which one's from the show? They both look great, though. They both look really good. One looks glossier than the other for some reason. That is so interesting. They didn't have to do that. One gun would have sufficed. His toy gun would have been great. Now we get both of them. I'm going to check them out with this one here. Oh, that's a tight fit. Ooh, I don't think they should have painted the handle on this thing. That is a hell of a tight fit. But that looks awesome. That looks freaking good. Hell yeah. That really completes the look. I'm almost guessing this is the toy version of the Ion Blaster. Am I correct? I don't know. I mean, I think I would repaint them both. Why not? They both come included. Let's see how the other one fits. Is it just as tight? Is it also painted? Yeah, it is, but it doesn't seem as glossy. It's just as tight. You know what? The way that it sits on the hand makes me think that this might be the toy Ion Blaster. Take a look here. Am I correct? Didn't the G1 Ion Blaster have a thing where it didn't sit all that perfectly great on the fist because part of the forearm was already blocking away? I don't know. I might just be making that up. It looks reminiscent of that though, but they both look fine. They both look great. Thank you, Hasbro. Good job. Good job. He does have obviously extra articulation than the G1 toy. Let's run it down here real quick. The head on a ball joint, pretty good upward. Not too bad downward. Obviously, full rotation, cool stuff. Arms, didn't go out that much. Full 360, right? Full 90 degrees at the elbows. Is that more than 90? Is that more than 90? Yeah, that's 91 degrees at the elbows. But again, sadly, no wrist rotation. Mostly due to the transformation, I think. Now, he does have waist rotation. I think it kind of helps to move these side wheels out a little bit, but he can twist those legs full 360. And this front crotch section does fold forward to allow the legs to move forward. Not full 90 degrees, but very close. And they also fold back a little bit more than 90. So that's good. I'm guessing the knees have a 45. Yep. 45 there. The feet do not move up or down, but they do have a nice, very nice ankle tilt. I mean, it's so nice that it kind of just breaks the whole foot. But it's there. Good stuff. Very good stuff. And of course, he wouldn't be Prime without being able to pull off the pose, right? Hell yeah. That's freaking awesome. Oh, there's even a peg hole here on the back. If you want to have some kind of a stand attached to it, I'm sure you could do that. That's awesome. Whoops, I just had a leg disconnect. That's not good. Not yet anyways. Not yet. A little bit too soon, my guy. All right. Yeah, the thigh rotation, which by the way, I didn't mention that during the articulation. Maybe that's why they came off. You can totally rotate the legs at the thighs. Good. Okay. We got it covered. Got it covered. Oh, also, there is a full bicep rotation as well, which I'm pretty sure the G1 toy had that too. Yeah, I dare say that not just because of the articulation, but just the fact that they updated that little section of the transformation to shorten the forearms to make them properly proportioned with the body. This guy is a bit of an improvement over G1. I don't know if that's blasphemous to say. We've had 40 years of technology advancement in toy making and designing to do that, so it was to be expected, right? I think it would be a shame if it wasn't an improvement over the original toy. This guy looks great. All right, let's check out truck mode. Can I figure this out without the instructions? I think we should give it a shot, huh? Come on. This is Transformation 101 here. In fact, I'm going to show you all here what I'm going to do. We're going to fold this guy back. There we go. Oh, I like how that clicks into place there. Okay, this is the one part that's different, not in G1. but shit, does this fold down? Yeah, that totally folds down. Rotate this, and then fold it back up. So now we have the actual arms, just without the fists, which is funny, we can actually see them, how they are in the G1 toy. That is a smart piece of transformation there. Yeah, see, that's how he would be. I mean, if he didn't have a head as well, right? That's how long they were. I guess we connect the legs, right? Okay, we're tilting these back. There we go. No? Yes? Yes. And then we're gonna fold this whole thing back. Right? Yes. And then these arms, if memory serves. Okay, let me see what I'm doing here. Oh, there's a couple of extra connections on the arms. Let me see if I can show this off on camera. So in the front of the gas tanks, there's a tiny little peg, goes into a little notch in the back of the arm there. And also we have on the thigh, the side of the thigh, a little peg hole with a little notch connection here, also on the lower bit of the arm. So you got to connect those two, right? Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Yeah, the G1 toy didn't have that. G1 toy was like far simpler than that. There we go. Connect, connect. Oh, that makes the whole thing really tight too. Yeah, this guy, I think he's smaller than the G1 toy. I really do think he is. It seems much more noticeable in vehicle mode. This truck is kind of small, but he's adorable. He is adorable. Check that out. That is just awesome. I think the G1 toy actually made a better job of actually just being like a very basic cubicle shape, whereas this one has little sections that kind of stick out. It ironically reminds me a little bit of MPO1, Optimus Prime. Very famously had the window sections kind of stick out a little bit. This doesn't look bad, but it's noticeable. And the same design for the wheels too are on the rims themselves. I remember this section here in the front kind of sticking out while these two rims were more concave. It's got a connection for a trailer. Doesn't come with one clearly, but I think you can use either the original one. I don't know about Studio Series 86. Might be a little bit too big for him. Or maybe the Earthrise trailer. I think I've seen a picture of it though. Looks kind of weird too. All right, how does it roll? It rolls really well. Yeah, all the wheels do catch on there too. Yeah, that's not bad. Good stuff. Now this section of the vehicle, for some reason on my copy, doesn't want to connect all the way into the torso. There is another, I think another little like a flat peg on the inside. Yeah, so this little peg in here is supposed to connect, I'm not sure if it's come up on camera, a little peg hole right inside there. Doesn't seem to want to actually go all the way in. The other one's perfect. This one not so much. Yeah, I may have to sand some sections down just to get it fully locked into place. But man, this whole thing still looks great. Just a great little update to a G1 classic. Oh man, we are so spoiled right now. We are so spoiled. Are we gonna get any more of these? God, I really do hope so. I know the missing link line has Bumblebee and Cliffjumper already out. And we also saw an unpainted prototype for Sideswipe, which looks freaking awesome. I hope we keep getting more of these, I really do. All right, give me 3 seconds while I put them back into robot mode. Let's do some quick comparisons with our recently acquired Studio Series 86 Optimus Prime. Oh, these guys look so good together. They really do. God, man, this is so good. This is just so good that we live in a world now where these two figures exist. We've accomplished an Optimus Prime that looks really good based on the G1 cartoon, and just an updated version of the toy. What a freaking world, man. Awesome stuff, awesome stuff. And also, we can't forget this old bot here, our Earthrise Optimus Prime. That paint job still looks great on him. Can't wait to see the others to match. Man, this guy is getting doubly retired, huh? Retarded? No, retired. Retired. Come on now. All right. I'm going to put this guy right over here as well. Hey, you know what? We still have some Blokees to open up. Let's finish those up, shall we? But why don't you join me here on the table? You're so far away. Come on, let's check them out. All right. So we'll grab the next box here. I'm excited to finally get these finished. Those previous ones were awesome. And I know we have yet another Optimus Prime to get to here. Same old instructions. I honestly don't think I'm going to need these anymore, but I'll still keep them handy. Right over there. I'm going to open up the little bag first. I think we just have like the hands and the extra stuff. Okay, we got white hands. This is going to be Prowl, I think. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh. And look at that. I know that helmet. And I'm happy to see that the helmet is different from Ratchet's. So that's good. Still, I would love it for the paint to be all the way around these little horn sections. That's okay though. Minor stuff. Do I remember how this goes? Crap, am I gonna need the instructions? Yeah, the weapons are the same. Nice little badge on the shoulder. Cool stuff. We start with the torso. All right, let me take a look at these. Let me just not make stuff up. And these pop right in here. Nice, satisfying little click too. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Oh, that's right. We have these double pieces that combine to make the elbows and knees. Let's see. Oh, look at that. That is nice. We got to compare it to Jazz's. Okay, that's interesting. The mold itself is the same. It just has like the different design sections drawn on it. Maybe that's why the front bumper section on Jazz is black, because that's how it is on Prowl's, I guess. Very well applied though, man. They look very nice. Oh, these are the forearm sections here. There we go. Looks like both shoulder pieces have the same badge. Love it. Love it. Oh yeah, we gotta take off these fists. And I do love how you have the extra splayed out hands for all of them too. Ooh, look at that. That is so awesome. Ah, I love it. Okay, that's the crotch plate for the front. That's gotta be for the back. Hell yeah. Here we use the clear ball joints. These do have to pop in. There we go. Once again, using the Optimus Prime design feet. There it is. Oh, that's so awesome. Look at that. I do wish the light siren section was an actual piece, not just kind of drawn on there, but that's okay. That's not bad. He has the same little pegs up on top, whereas Jazz had the wheels. I'm guessing Prowl, yeah, he's got his weapons on there. Hell yeah. Nice. Oh, they are tight under too. There we go. Do I always have an extra ball joint left over? I don't remember. Look at that. That's freaking awesome. I love it. Basically the same mold as Jazz. Swapped out the little tires for the shoulder weapons. Obviously new mold for the head. And then just the different paint apps, different designs on it. But it gets the job done. It's so good. It is so good. Oh, also Jazz has his leg wheels down on by his legs. So that's another difference there. Man, these are freaking awesome. I love these. Put them right on the base. Hell yeah, good to go. Good stuff. Put them right there. I have been saving all of these just in the little Ziploc bag here. And this guy too. All right. All right, next one. I don't think I need these anymore. Does it feel like Prime? Does it feel like Prime? Urgh. Let's see. Black hands. This is gonna be streak, silver streak, blue streak, streak. So basically what we just did. One more time. Oh, what? What? Blast effect. Wait, another Megatron? What the hell is this? I actually got a repeat. We already got a Megatron. There is no point in me building another one. I'm going to put all this to the side here. I think that means we're going to be short on one figure. Oh, I hope it's not Prime. All right, next box. Let's make it a good one. More black hands. I'm a little bit worried now. Oh, okay. This definitely looks like Streak. And there we have Streak. Oh, this says Blue Streak. Okay, so that's his official name here. And yeah, he looks great. Now it's the exact same molding as Prowl, just different color plastic, different color designs on there. Obviously no police badges on this guy. Not even a kind of a design for the crotch plate, so it's kind of lacking a little bit compared to Prowl, but it still looks good. Not bad. Well, we're down to the final box. I really do hope there's a certain someone in here. Let's find out. I think it might either be Prime or the other secret that we're missing, Thundercracker. Since we got two Megatrons, though this one comes with a silica bag. They don't all come with this, interestingly enough. Let's check the little bag first. We got black hands, so I think it is going to be Thundercracker? Is that what he has? Oh, yeah. The other Seeker. That's interesting how we got two Megatrons and no Prime, sadly. I'm going to have to, I don't know if Blokees would be able to swap it out for me, or if anybody has, I guess maybe an extra Prime. Give me a shout out, let me know. Very nice chest there. Put them on the base as well, and that's Thundercracker right there. Still a very awesome Seeker mold that we're given here. One of the things I noticed with Skywarp after filming the video is that kind of not really missing paint, but some parts aren't really in the proper color, like the chest bit, and then the black intake sections, they should also be gray, matching Thundercracker, but for some reason they were kept black. I didn't really notice that before, but it is kind of striking now. I mean, if I ever do end up repainting these, I don't know if I would. That would be something that I would fix 100%, but they still look great together. It's funny that we don't get a star screen, but I think obviously they saved that for wave 2 of the set. Will I keep buying these? I'm not sure. One of the reasons I bought them by the caseload was I was under the impression you get one of each. Apparently that's not the case. It is weird though that Megatron was the only duplicate that I got. So I think I might actually reach out to Blokees and see if they can swap it out for me. I don't know how much luck I would have in that. Again, if somebody does have an extra Blokees Prime, do feel free to reach out. Or maybe the universe thought I was overdosing on Prime. So, okay, I get it. I get it. Too much OP goodness. But hey, that's where I'm going to call it here for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Appreciate y'all very much. You can always catch me on the social medias. Links are down below. And if you want to support the channel, you can do so by becoming a member and use some awesome emotes, or by heading over to the merch store, grabbing some great stuff there, or by becoming a Patreon member. You get some behind the scenes looks into what I'm working on next, which I gotta say, Drag Strip is coming along great. Or support for free by liking and subscribing and leaving a nice comment. That's always appreciated. I'm also live on Twitch on weekends, where we just started playing Yakuza 3 and having a blast there. But if you can't catch me live, I upload them to my second YouTube channel, Hobbies with Jose Gaming. But as always, I will see you all on the next one. Take care, everyone.